Wow, what is this magical place?
It must be a tropical rainforest.
Wow.
Tropical rainforests have a climate that is warm and humid.
And some rainforests can get as much as 108 inches of rainfall per year.
Only the tallest and oldest trees reach the emergent layer, where they are exposed to high amounts of wind, rain, and sun.
90% of all the animals in the rainforest live in the canopy layer.
The understory layer receives very little sunlight or rainfall because of the thick vegetation above it.
The forest floor is home to fungi and plants that can survive among dead leaves and plant matter and with very little light.
Rainforests actually produce about 20% of the world's oxygen. So if you take 5 deep breaths, at least one of those breaths is produced purely from the rainforests across the world. I said take 5 deep breaths. Breathe!
Oh, sorry. Rainforests are actually home to a lot of different plants and animals. Most of them can't be found anywhere else in the world.
Wait, where in the world?
The equator.
The what?
So the equator is the line that divides the northern and the southern hemispheres on the globe. It's also the part of the world that receives the most sunlight throughout the year. Don't touch my globe. The first rainforests we're going to be talking about is the rainforest in Australia, which are home to animals like the sulfur-crested cockatoo, red-collared lorikeet, and rainbow lorikeet.
Rainbow lorikeets are a small type of parrot that move through the rainforest in large flocks looking for food throughout the day.
Their favorite food is nectar, and their special brush-tipped tongue is long enough to reach down into flowers. Their feet help them climb around in the tree and bring food to their mouths.
Lorikeets' bright color help them to find each other in the thick greenery.
To find each other in the rainforest, they also use loud calls.
Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
The next stop on our journey is Africa, home to the Congo rainforest. The animals you'll find here will include the African gray parrot and chimpanzees.
Chimpanzees are large social apes. They survive on fruits and other vegetation that they forage from the canopy.
Their strong arms and legs and human-like hands help them move around in the trees.
Each night, chimpanzee families build nests that they'll leave the next day in order to explore new areas of the rainforests.
Hi, I'm Tina Cloutier-Barber. I'm the primate curator here at Lion Country Safari. And basically that means that my job is to make sure that these guys are happy and healthy and safe. So I have a really interesting job. I get to work with chimpanzees every day, as well as gibbons, siamang, spider monkeys, squirrel monkeys. I get to work with all sorts of really cool primates and just make sure that everybody's being well taken care of. So every year I get to go out to Africa. I go to West Africa, Sierra Leone in particular, and I get to do wild conservation efforts for chimpanzees in the wild. So I come here and I get to work with these guys, and I get to go to the wild as well and study what the chimpanzees in the wild do, their behaviors, their likes and dislikes, how they live in the wild, and then I try to apply that to the chimpanzees that we have here at Lion Country Safari so that we can make sure that these guys are living just as healthily and as happily as the chimps in the wild get to.
The Southeast Asian rainforest is home to white-handed gibbons, siamangs, ornate hornbills, and Burmese pythons.
The Burmese python is an excellent hunter. It uses heat pits on its snout to locate prey, and sneaks up on it with the help of camouflage.
Since they are a large reptile, they digest food slowly and don't have to hunt every day.
Burmese pythons can also eat large meals in one sitting because they can spread their jaws and swallow meals whole. That's like us being able to swallow a watermelon whole. But since we aren't snakes, we shouldn't do that at home.
Burmese pythons have a few ways of getting around the rainforest. They're great swimmers, they can climb tall trees, and they can slither around using rectilinear motion.
This means they move forward in a straight line at about 1 mile per hour.
I've got the need for speed!
The Amazon rainforest is the largest rainforest in the world. It is home to green-winged macaws, squirrel monkeys, red-footed tortoises, Amazon parrots, and tapirs. Tapirs are a type of mammal whose closest relatives are actually horses and rhinos.
Their trunk-like nose helps them breathe when they swim, and also helps them grab fruits and leaves that they like to eat on the forest floor. Young tapirs are covered in spots to blend in and avoid predators. Tapirs aren't only found in the Amazon rainforest, they can actually be found in other rainforests too, and they all need our help.
Rainforests are slowly disappearing across the world every single day. Here is something that you can do to help.
Palm oil is an ingredient that's found in many foods, cosmetics, personal hygiene items, and household cleaners.
Unfortunately, much of the rainforest is being cut down for palm tree farms to help meet our palm oil needs.
You can help save rainforest habitats by either not buying products that use palm oil at all, or only buying products that use palm oil responsibly.
We get a lot of the products that we need every single day from the rainforest, and they are just as important to us as the animals that call it home.
Guys? Hello? Haley? Chelsea? Anyone?